Right. My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you.
What's up? What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I know I'm a little late. Oh, I got the wrong picture up there. Let me take that down then. Car ain't got a roof. Car ain't got a roof. All right, we back. We be in the city. All right, y'all. So, honey, I'm listening to Yanni on my in my AirPod while I'm on live with y'all. So, y'all, we got some new update on the mommy stuff. We're not gonna do it till Wednesday. I'm gonna save it till Wednesday. But I'm gonna say this. Hi you guys, welcome in. I'm listening to Fun, Faith, and Foolery. We're gonna talk about the mommy content because I got an update on the homeless mama. I got an update. I don't know what she calling it because I'm live. I got an update. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So when I saw this, I was disappointed. Very disappointed. And I had already basically had something to Sherelle. Hey Michelle, about messing up her platform, right? Because she has blatantly came on live. We saw her from TikTok when she was, had a bounty on her. We saw her talk about her story, and now this has really, I'm not surprised, but I knew somewhere she was going to mess up her whole, what she built. She got her kids back. She got a bigger place for her kids. So seeing this, I was disappointed because I'm like, girl, you supposed to take this baton and you helping people like you who you are now. You supposed to take that and run with it. And I'm very disappointed that you taking it and doing something that makes no absolute sense. And to the fact that you have discussed patriarchy and white supremacy on your TikTok, that you now becoming what they probably would get you in. I would have said she opened up her own bank, but god darn she didn't. So she's out here giving advice for $7 food stamps. She's out here giving that, going on the dark web for things, charging $27. We're already sitting here. Okay, Miss Blueberry Boots, we already sitting here understanding that food stamps and government assistance may not be no longer. Even children with cancer may not even have the funds they need because this man is deciding to build a ballroom. So it cuts into the budget for his flowers and ballroom finanza. We're going to get into it. I'm very disappointed, and it's disgusting. So she has came out here and said that she decides to do the food stamps, giving out information for it. Now, hold on, let me take my cap off. And she tried to come on here to defend and try to get people to understand, but doing this is no understanding. It's no understanding. You can't do that to understand. Let me see. So the internet is really going wild, jumping on her, and I'm just like, girl, like.
We done dropped about 15 different sites where you can go and get cardings. There's a site in there where you can get them yamps, go get them groceries. Of course, we're still teaching the original OGs about the approvals and moving into apartments, getting cars, the basics and whatever not. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, the group lit. It's jumping. And honestly,
Atlanta has the highest CPN from what I heard going on, and they're cracking down on it to where things have to match up when they do this. Instead of you teaching people how to fix their credit, what to do, you're giving them that.
I honestly couldn't promote it no harder, but I just feel like it kind of promotes itself. Like everybody getting in, we learning from each other. We learning with the new details put in. But I ain't gonna lie, the best perk about it all is you getting access to them yamps. If you know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to that situation, and you've been one of the people who had to log into your yamp account to save your yamps from being snatched, then you already know what it's hitting on off real. But anyways, the $27 After Dark class is at the link in my bio. You're gonna have to click on the beacons.Sherelle or whatever the case is, whatever that is in my link, because it done updated now. Scroll down, you're gonna see the After Dark class. When you get to the After Dark,
before I finish continuing, I hope she know, and I hope somebody told her that the government is on the TikTok now. That Asian man ain't over it no more. The government is over it now. So I don't care how many 20 videos you make trying to debunk, they're over watching it right now. When that man sat there and got TikTok back and went to that inauguration, I specifically told y'all who was going to be over it, the government. Most of these governments don't have any training over FBI anything. So you don't know who watching you from a page. Just to get a clap on a pat on the back and a hand clap. And it's a 50. Come on now. Yeah, we got to be smart.
class, you gotta click purchase. After you purchase, it's gonna be a little thing that says download. Make sure you download, and this little thing is gonna pop up. You need to have Telegram downloaded. If you don't have Telegram downloaded, then you might run into some issues. But download Telegram first, take that link, copy it into Telegram, and you'll be able to join in and off real. Once you learn how to just put the money on there and be able to go and get the information, put that shit into your Walmart, your Whole Foods, your Kroger's, your Albertsons, your Amazon Fresh Orders, whatever the case is. Get your shit and get on about your business. Don't say I never gave y'all nothing, because this motherfuckers out here charging $300-$400 for the information that I put together alongside the help of other people for $27. But anyway, see y'all in the group.
And mind y'all, the bitch cockeyed ain't got the nerve to be talking about everybody and their mama on the motherfucking internet, and she the one who doing the most motherfucking scamming. Bitch, you know damn well motherfucking well right you ain't supposed to be holding no food stamp class for no motherfucking federally funded motherfucking program.
I have people who are in Florida and other places that had this happen to them. They went to the store, they had no food, they had paid their bills and everything. Some did have extra money. It was like, I'm glad I have extra money. And they were trying to feed their family, and they go check their card at the checkout, and their food stamps is gone and left them with $2 when they really had $700 worth of food stamps, and they had to wait 2 days. So imagine you trying to feed your kids and then you do that. Imagine that they're already trying to take away food stamps and Section 8 and stuff because of this, and they making it harder for y'all. Y'all had already did not learn with them PPP loans in 20. Oh, well, they got it. Yeah, they got it because they made it for their people to get it. They didn't care. They wanted to lock us up. Y'all not getting the playbook. There's a playbook that these mofos want y'all to follow. They're not going to like you because you scamming. They can scam too. They don't like you because you're educated. They don't like you when you a doctor. They don't like you when so you're doing stuff for them already. You really setting the playbook for them already, and they wash their hands. Don't be no fool. They're not going to like you. They don't give a darn about no scamming. See, they don't care. They want to make it hard for you to do that so they can put you away. They don't give a damn about that.
Period. And I can't wait to get the names of the people that's inside the class, because I'm sending it to the food stamp office, bitch. I'm forwarding it to the FBI, bitch. We got the list, bitch.
Come through and let y'all know. For those of y'all who...
So there is a list of people that are saying, like, we taking this to the FBI. We taking this, that's fraud. Because there are people that do it and they can't get it. Just get up and go to work. So
hand, it's just getting started. It ain't getting out of hand, it's just getting started. Let's turn this printer on real quick. Let's get to work. Damn, I got a 2-for-1 special. Oh, you ain't gonna answer the door for the police? Okay. I smell lies from Timmy Tim Tim. Baby, I ain't worried about this hoe. She gotta understand.
what you don't understand is the feds are going to take everything you own. Okay? They are not playing. They're going to take your laptop, your computer, your bags, your car, your home, everything in that motherfucker you own. They are not playing, and they're going to leave you with nothing when you get out to pay them. If they find out, I'm telling you right now, she better take all that stuff down, because I'm telling you, if they find out and they go on there and FBI sit there and look it up and go in there themselves, because you don't know, they can watch at somebody else. Baby, when they get a case on you so fat and they know they got to win or they job in jeopardy, they taking everything. They don't care if you pay for that through something. No. If they feel like your money, your car, your house, and all that you got is connected to the feds or anything to scamming, they taking you for everything. And you're going to have to start over and pay them back.
I'm bigger than a motherfucking program. I am. Boom, this it right here. It ain't getting out of hand, it's just getting started.
Oh, they watching. All right, let's go to this. Let's see what the people had to say
about Sherelle Hodges. If you don't know anything about the battle of the scammers, click that comment and get caught up, because baby, it's happening. Now, the thing I don't like about this whole situation is the fact that she is so bold about it. Like, it's not just that you are teaching people how to scam with CPNs. It's not just that you are stealing the food stamps, which is horrible. It's the fact that you're so bold about it. Like, she's posting videos of how she's spending this money at Liquorland, Walmart. She's doing videos like POV, the feds are coming, dancing. Like, you really out here vigilante, Robin Hood, criminal scammer, and you cool with it. Somebody was asking for the food stamps video, like they wanted to hear her talk about it. And this is one of the many clips that I'm about to play up. Like, she has so many on her page. Like, she's so bold about it. Like, she's like, I've been doing this. I'm a menace to society. Like, check that. She not doing this herself. Y'all not.
Hey, blessing,
you hear how she just ran off them stores? Y'all not gonna see and tell me she not doing this herself. Here's the last of it.
I ain't never gave y'all nothing, because this motherfuckers out here charging $300-$400 for the information that I put together alongside the help of other people for $27. But anyway, see y'all in the group. I'm going back over there.
You're absolutely right in this comment. They're building the case on her, and I take back what I said. She's not the boldest.
Did I just say they were building a case on her? She only been dealing with the county. We don't watch all these reactions on Diddy and what the feds were doing and how they trying to get him. We saw it, how they were doing everything. We're gonna talk about Diddy later in his part and stuff, and Gina, because he part of it, okay? But how the feds were sitting here interviewing this stuff and they are building. Man, let me tell y'all something. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can get in contact with the used to be tax queen. Hey, that one. I want to talk. I want to do an interview with her. So next week, I'm gonna see if I get in contact with her and we can do one Sunday, because she had to do federal time, and she even explained how everything went down for taxes. She just got out. She still got to pay a restitution while she free. So I'm going to try to do an interview with her, because I want people to see what that junk is really like with scamming. When I say she was teaching people, allegedly, how to do taxes with deceased people, Social Security, everything. You know, that lady was down by herself. Everybody else that was with her got taught did not go down. They went down little by little, but she got the most sentence than anybody else. I'm gonna see if I can get an interview with her because I want y'all to really like. She'll really tell you how this works.
This criminal I've seen on here, she's one of the dumbest. She's the boldest and one of the dumbest. Because the fact that she's so bold talking about this, the fact that she really out here explaining how to do this, like step by step, walking you through, telling you what she does, and she really thinks she's untouchable. I think it's really like little old me. Why would they come bother little old me? Girl, okay. You're gonna find out. Is that Rico? About Sherelle Hodge.
Yes,
if
that
you
is
don't
Rico.
know anything.
This is Rico. I'm gonna say this. My love, go to bed. I'm gonna say this. And that is a Rico charge. What she doing is a Rico charge. So they don't really, they can have the proof, but I guarantee you, they already done paid that money because there's videos going around to go in that class. And they already have recordings already right now. It's a Rico charge. I always tell people doing what you're doing, trying to steal them to pay, it don't work like that because you really ought to take it out people's mouths that are already fighting to keep this stuff. The best thing you can do is be smart about it. Grow your own fruits and vegetables and sell them to people for half the price of the store. That's your competition. Do that. You want to put somebody in the house? Okay, she got the money. She can buy a couple of properties and rent them out. Straight up. She can take some of these properties that are on $1, nobody paid their taxes for, nobody owned, left it abandoned, build them up to give to somebody else. It's ways you can do it without the government. Like, let's be for real. People are like, come on, this right here, this is ridiculous. It's other ways you can do it to eat. Now you eat, you finna get messed up now. All right, let's look at this.
I'm gonna make another video after this, but I just feel like I should. If y'all mad at me because I finessed y'all out of $27 to get into a group, everything but what the topic of that shit said, that's on me. I'm gonna eat that. Okay, whatever. Y'all the gullible ones, though. Clearly, there was enough people who paid me to where I made $7,000 after that video to get in because they wanted to learn how to steal somebody's shit. Come on. But then you got in and you didn't learn it. But let's really address the fact.
So, what did you teach? Stop playing with folks, bro. What did you teach? You can say you didn't. You trying to clean it up. You done made about 20-something videos trying to clean it up. We're not crazy. Yes, she is. She's going to look at fan time regardless of what she taught. We already know that's a lie because I guarantee you this jump finna hit by the end of the year. I'm telling you now, in the beginning of the year, we're going to see something with her. Stop playing.
Y'all mad at me for saying this. All these people, which is nothing but black people, spent their money to motherfucking get into the group. But y'all don't give a fuck about the motherfuckers out here talking about, oh, we promoting half offs. If you need your rent paid, hit me up. It's half off. Pay me half and I'll pay the full thing.
That's what you teach.
The bill paid is half. All of this shit is going on daily, but y'all get mad at me because I decide to use a bait and switch method to get y'all to give me some money.
You didn't even have to do that. Because what if you really is teaching something besides that and it's something illegal? You still in trouble. Like, let's be for real. You didn't even have to do that. This is what I be saying with her. Like, she don't fucking... Girl, you built your junk off how you build it. Why do you feel like you gotta sit here and lie?
That don't even make fucking sense. That means everybody, I don't give a fuck about y'all saying it because y'all know me. I love, I'm that. I'm her at the end of the day. I'm a trend whenever the fuck I want to trend. And clearly I'm trending. I wasn't even trying to fucking trend. Whatever. But, damn, what was I going to say? Oh, the dark web. So it's a lot of scammers out here. All these motherfucking people out here promoting these half off. They'll pay your car note. If it's $500, you get them $250. They'll pay the full thing, blah, 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 woo, woo. These people get this shit off the dark fucking web. The only difference is if I was actually utilizing the bullshit, the people would have definitely came and got me. The fact that my shit is so public, meaning I'm gonna teach you this information. Nobody can get in trouble for learning how to do some shit. The trouble comes when the crime is committed. They can't charge.
Sherelle, that's not true. That is not true. You know what? I'm about to start stress to these motherfuckers about what's going on. Y'all really think this man is really for y'all to do dumb shit? He's for y'all to sit here and lock y'all ass up. If you don't have, the man just said, if you ain't got no money, ain't no party. He don't give a damn. He want to know who doing what so he can lock. Do you not understand? He is still in seats, my love, to lock all y'all ass up for good. Do y'all not understand that? This man is buying seats for his people to lock y'all up and make y'all broke. I'm not understanding what y'all don't get. I'm not understanding it. You got a mofo that is part management of a group, sat here on a live stream owns a part manager of a Christian group and said that he did a PPP loan because he allowed him to. Please explain to me what y'all don't get. I don't know what's going on. I don't care what you doing. Don't do, like, the man is gun. Come on, man. And you in Texas, out of all places. That Hot Wheel chairman that can't. Girl, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Stop. Just stop.
Me with a crime for teaching you how to do half-offs, for showing you how to cash out your firm. I can't get charged with that. I'm not committing a crime. All I'm doing is further passing on information. There's books on how to get away with murder. You kill somebody, you're going to jail, not the person who wrote the book. There's videos on YouTube, how to create CPNs. You make the CPN and go do something illegal with it. The person who taught you how to make it isn't going to go to jail. Hell, they was giving information.
Sherelle, right, Sherelle, baby, the laws are changing every day. I need you to catch up. I need you to pay attention what's going on because they're changing them every day. They're changing them every day now. Okay, I need you to look at the political and laws gonna go the same in hand right now. They're clashing and they're changing them to fit a narrative every day, babe. I really need you to stop. Stop. That man ain't playing. He not playing with nobody. Now we trying to out him and what he been doing. Oh, he definitely on everybody. Stop. Okay, please. Are you okay? You need, please. Understand you got to eat. Please, friend. No, don't do it. Hey, Terry, thank you. Yeah, she is. And the thing is, he likes this type of rhetoric. Because I'm telling you, she's on TikTok. Oh, great, we got a TikToker. He think about stuff like, the man is unhinged. He's unhinged. Like, we see how he running this country every day. He wants to stop cancer children that are dying to build a golden ballroom. He don't give a darn about Gaza because he want to take Gaza, take over it to have his whores. Like, come on now. So he gonna mess up the laws just to get what he want. Let's be for real.
You went and committed the crime. Come on, let's be for real. But all the people that's out here talking about, oh, Sherelle is the reason your motherfucking food stamps is stolen. Come on, bro. Be fucking for real.
Might not be
I made that video too.
She might not be the reason. But Sherelle, stop doing stuff like that because you gonna reach somebody, and even if you put in that as a title, they can tie that into that. Stop doing it.
2 weeks ago. Damn. Seafood shit. I made that video 2 weeks ago. Stamps was being stolen way before the pandemic. And motherfuckers was talking about how the system was hacked. Did y'all not?
No. Stamps was stolen by 2021. In 2022. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I want y'all to pay attention because I paid attention to this. Y'all remember in 2020 they was giving out if you were, because I was pregnant at the time and I had a stillbirth around that time, but I was pregnant working at Walmart during the pandemic, during 2020, put it that way. People that had to go work, I worked 10, 12 hours a day, and I brought my child with me at the time because I had just lost my mother. My sister moved back to Florida, and I had to keep my job to make things go how it was. They were giving out the Social Security, and they were giving out stimulus. Pay attention to this because I'm going to tell you what they do and how they do it, because they're doing it now with these food stamps. See, there's a thing that he does so he can get you, and his people won't be got. And I want y'all to pay attention to the gameplay because I'm finna give it to you. I'm not doing it on Patreon. And if my page gets striked, my channel gets striked, this video for a reason, we know it wasn't her. We know who it is because I'm finna give you the gameplay. And I don't care who watch it because y'all need to know this. When he made that statement that the Black community has the one poorest community, schools are bad, they're in bad neighborhoods. That's exactly what he said. We don't work, we don't do nothing, okay? That's exactly what he thought of us. I don't care how many Black people he put in office. He was listening to people that grew up in the hood. And that's why when I did that video of that lady, I told y'all, because I know, okay? Neither here nor there. When he made access to Social Security, you were getting, you had to work and stuff. And they put my hours in. They saw that I was working. I showed paperwork. I was pregnant. They saw that already. And I'm going to tell you when they started with this abortion thing and how they wanted to be notified to him. We're going to get into that. If you had a miscarriage or stillborn, because I've said this before, but we going to get all into it now. PP loan was easy to get into. Social Security was easy to get into. The government wanted their money back because everybody was buying tissue, toilet paper. Certain stores were making plenty of money. Okay. You would get food stamps for you and your child, and food stamps because your children were home. This is where people did it and messed up because they want to blame it on, he wants to blame it on Biden. No, we're going to blame it on the scammers, and we're going to blame it on the people in the Congress because some of them had to, especially Democrats, had to lay off, or Republicans had to lay off because of the fact was that they sat here and allowed that to happen because he thought if he did it, he could get another term and didn't care who it hurt. That's why it was given so freely. So nobody was stealing food stamps. They were stealing SSI, okay, saying they were working. They weren't working because SSI was giving $600. Your first payment was 12 or more, and they gave you $600 every week on top of your paycheck every 2 weeks, okay? Then they did the PPP loan, and I told everybody, I say that stimulus, that SSI, that PP loan is a setup. No, it ain't. He giving us money. We don't care as long as we get it. It's a setup. Don't touch that PPP loan. If you didn't ask for it to where we are now, if you did not ask for forgiveness, you are in jail. That's the playbook. Y'all got to pay attention. When it came out that he wasn't getting reelected, everybody was going to jail because he felt some type of way. See how he pardoned the people that messed up stuff and didn't want to get up? Everybody was. What I'm telling y'all is he's a scammer, yes, but you got to understand when a scammer is trying to scam you. Okay? Fast forward to 2021. We had already been in the Handmaid's Tale before then. And I'm going to tell you why. I did food stamps. I could get them because I was changing jobs, and they only gave them to me around that time. Cool. To be honest, I don't care to get food stamps because what they doing is getting in your business and trying to see what you got. And I've been told people this. Food stamps was a crush to get in your business and see what you got. So when it come to time to see where their money is going, they can snatch it out your hands. Get off of it. They want to limit you and snatch food out your kids' mouth because what they're seeing is if you can go work, you can do this and that. Now they want to give it to 2-parent households who are not struggling. Look at the playbook. So I applied for them. They had asked me, my caseworker, she said, I'm going to send you a letter. It's from the governor of Georgia, and it was from Trump. The letter verbatim told me and said, hi, Miss Hamilton, we want to know, did you have a miscarriage or an abortion? This is what I did. I posted that letter on social media and I put it because I know they look at social media. I'm going to tell you how I never got a letter in my life. I say, for the fact that you asked me that is rude. The second thing is, I'm not dumb. Another thing is, you sit here, you can access my medical records because you are the government. Don't you ever in your life ask me nothing like that again. You can access my medical records. So why don't you sit your pretty ass right there with your wife, get your buddies, and go look up what you need to look up. Exactly what I said. Do y'all know I never got a letter answer me that question ever again? Ever again? Okay. He had to say, oh, well, this is by way of the governor and the President Trump. And I said, for you to ask me, don't you can get access to my medical records? You are the government. Don't play with me. It has every detail of what happened to me in my I sure did. I sure did. Because what you not see, my thing with him, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is with Cheetah Puff between me and him. My father died of COVID. So for you to sit here and say it was a lie, oh, and that didn't happen, we got problems. I don't even know you. You disrespectful to me. You have no home training. Your mother did not teach you anything. And the only thing you know how to do is fondle on women for our permission and think you can get money for him and pay him off. That's how I feel about him. He's a waste. That's just how I feel. Now, do I like? No, never will. But I sure did tell them that because I felt like, first of all, you can sit here and look at my medical records. Like, you pay attention. Y'all, the government knows what's going on with us. They're not dumb. They have access to that. So for you to sit your butt here and ask that I have I had a stillbirth. I was 4 months going into 5 when I lost I would have had a 5-year-old, put it that way. Right. And the government, well, the caseworker asked that because the governor of Georgia and Trump were cool at that time. So that's why they asked that question. It was really Trump that wanted to know. Trump, you know what? Trump, don't play with me. You could play with everybody else and try to play with that little black girl on TV that was laughing, felt like she was so important. Now she's stuck over there in Israel, I believe. But don't play with me. Okay? You can play with your wife and your kids. Don't play with me. Okay? That's why I be telling people, like, when they be like, oh, he gonna do this, I say he don't do nothing because I don't tell that man plenty of times say what I have to say, but I'm gonna leave it there. But he made sure people asked because he wanted to stop abortion then. So he was working on stopping abortion before he got out of office. And then he sat there. And then when he did that, he said when he came back, he was going to work on it again. So that's when the Roe versus Wade was already in question. And I remember being on YouTube and other places, I saw women with their husbands say that we've been trying to have children and y'all are sitting here asking us, did we get an abortion, when we're actively trying and we can't have a child? And I was so hurt with that because I was like, for real? They sat there and said, we've tried. Do you not know and I say they don't know how traumatic it is to lay in a hospital, to look at a child not moving, and they pressing on your stomach, and they're checking you every hour, and you trying to figure out what is wrong with my body. They don't understand that. Because to them, they can go and adopt because they have the funds. People who are really trying spend a lot of money. They get surrogates. They trying. So that's when I see people say, oh, that ain't so and so. Y'all don't know how hard it is to try. And you tell your doctor as a Black woman something is wrong and they don't listen, and then it's like, oh, whatever. That's hurtful for you to ask people that. That is very hurtful. So yeah, it was a playbook. The playbook was already set. And I'm gonna say this: TikTok is now owned by them. Yes, that's what he's trying to do. And by her doing that to say, oh, I'm going to teach you half off this and that and how it works, she going to get herself in some mess. Because he already looking at what the thing was with TikTok was, that's why when Biden say no more TikTok, I was like, oh my God, what I'm going to do? No, like y'all need to pivot, because I believe Biden knew that man was going to sit here and be cool with that other guy. He knew what was up. He just didn't tell nobody. So when you sit here and you take over something and you take over, and now come to find out the man done beg you to let TikTok be in America because it's paid for people. He looking at people getting their money. You took it from him, and now you over here watching people. Like what? That's what really TikTok is. I'm going to tell y'all a story before, and then we're going to get back into her. This is how I know the government watching. A dude work on a sea ship. And I'm going to put this in the scary story. I'm going to show the video. And he was talking about mermaids in the Caribbean around that Pacific, I think it's Pacific or Atlantic area water. And he said he heard a woman singing and all this and that. He was recording it, and everybody was like, don't say nothing to her. She'll take you. You're going to be her husband. She's going to be spiritually attached to you. And when we do a scary story time in 2 weeks, I'm going to explain it. Man, do you know the government took that man's phone once he got off that boat and docked and looked at his phone? There was a video about Arlington, Texas, where all the missing bodies were coming up, and there was a guy that worked for the government. Y'all know that video is gone when he say there are water spirits in that water. Video is completely gone. We can't find nothing about none of this stuff. That boy came back. He say, man, I can't record or talk about it. They took my phone when I got docked, and they told me to delete my video. So when I hear people about water stuff, that's why I be telling y'all, be careful in the waters. The water is so, let me tell y'all something. Mother Nature and the water are so upset. Our ancestors are in that water. They are upset. They are tired on what's going on with us. We see the mansions, the plantation mansions burning. It's a war going on with them and these spirits out here. But we're going to talk about it in 2 weeks. But yeah, they watching. They watch. They watch. And I'm going to discuss it. It's just been a video, and I'm going to show y'all that I have. I'm going to send it to myself on my Facebook. And I think next week, matter of fact, we're going to start our scary story time, where there's a skinwalker as a man, a mimic, luring this woman into the woods to take her. She's been disappeared ever since. And they know what's going on out here. I never heard nothing else about Arlington. Everybody that made a videos are gone. Just be mindful. They say it's no serial killer. These people are popping up. The videos are gone. So I'm letting y'all know now. It's something going on. We might have an invasion. They need to hurry up. No shade.
When I see that, y'all don't care to see that. All y'all care to see is motherfucking drama, motherfucking mess. But at the end of the day, I'm staying 10 toes down because I know for a fact I ain't did shit. But if you feel like I did it, go launch your motherfucking investigation. Go call your police. Go do whatever you need to do. Because an investigation is going to start, and that investigation is going to lead where? To whoever fucking took your shit. Because it wasn't fucking me. And I'm not hiding from any fucking... I'm going to make another video after this, but I just...
No one said you hiding. We just saying stop. I'm not understanding. We just saying stop. Oh, then she explain something else. Okay, here we go.
Make this video, but I figured I needed. I said I wasn't gonna make this video, but I figured I needed to, because a lot of people have me misconstrued as to who I really am. Have I always been transparent about the life I've lived,
yes,
what I do, how I move?
Exactly.
Yes. But when I say I do just as much good in the world as I do bad,
you do.
I really mean it. I don't post the good stuff that I do over here on TikTok because I know the good shit is not going to get me views. So if we being honest, I stay on the messy side of TikTok because that's what pays for this house that me and my kids live in. Real quick, I never said I owned this house. You can look this shit up. This house is being rented. So stop that narrative too.
Because you did, because you did say we were arguing with that girl. That was like, I was in a sundown town. Oh my God. You told her, I own my. Yeah, you did. You did. You did, girl. You told the truth. When he said, you know, I got an apartment for me and my baby, you know what I'm saying? You came out and you said, I get. We see why you think that's so big. Well, I own is big. It's bigger than that. And my kids, you did. You did. You said it just like that. You sure did, Bookie. You said it just like that. You did. And I said, well, okay then. You own it. Then when it came out, oh, she got something that she owned. Okay then. You did. You did. Listen. Hey. Now, debunking, you don't own it. That's cool. You got to pay rent. Hey, join everybody. Okay? Join everybody. We all paying rent somewhere to make sure we stable. It's okay. But you did come out and say, I did that. You did. You say, let me motherfucking tell you what I'm motherfucking tell. You did. You did. You did. And I say, oh, well, she's just going to eat off the plate. Okay. She did.
For the people talking about, she claims she owned the house. She don't own the house. She paying rent.
That's
yes,
fine.
I pay $26.50 faithfully every month.
Yep.
Excuse the fan. My bad.
Hold on, wait. You told Gerald, okay, that you did own it with 2K. I own mine, and then you talked about what you did. You did. When he say, oh baby, you rent, baby, you rent. I don't rent a motherfucker. I don't know who you talking to. You said it. You said it. Hey, ain't nobody knock you because you rent, girl. That's fine.
Fucking playing. But let's get back to the topic. I didn't want to post this, but I feel like I need to because I really do a lot of good in the motherfucking world. Over there on Facebook, all I do is give away motherfucking money, give away shit, try to help and give back to the motherfucking community. I made a status on the first and said that if anybody had a college kid that needed a MacBook, I'm going to let mine go because y'all know I have my whole little PC set up or whatever. I was going to let my kid draw it, and whoever it was, if they were in school, college, I would send it to. Then I turned around and I had asked a few weeks before then, I was like, does anybody want to participate in a back to school drive? Like I wanted to go get backpacks, school supplies, and really just give back to the community. Nobody, well, there was a couple of people saying that they wanted to help, but nobody was really serious about it because I'm like, just message me or whatever. So since nobody wanted to, I was like, well, since nobody wanted to do the back to school drive, I'm blessed 5 families with $100 a piece to get the little ones some school supplies. I know it's a lot, but I have 4 of my own that I'm buying for too. And before the naysayers get in the comment section, I have Sebastian, Jaylee, Alex, and my 16-year-old Jamazia. Yeah, I know my auntie stole Malachi, but that's a different story for a different day. Those same people I turned around and sent that money to. And you see all of them replied with hearts. The same people, I was choosing them out the comment section and I was posting the screenshots to let people know I don't just do this shit for show. Like I'm really just giving back to the people who don't have. Another one, top and bottom, another one. So when y'all be like, man, we don't never see nothing good that you do. We don't never do this. We don't never do that. And I be calling y'all a bold-faced lie is because I really do just as much good in the world as I do motherfucking bad. And honestly, yes, if you're looking at it from a different lens, in a sense, you can say, yes, Sherelle is bad. You teaching people how to do bad shit. You giving them bad knowledge. But
are we telling on ourselves, darling? Are we telling? Yes. Because you knew I was coming. Because I told you when you mess with the truth, hey man, stay out there. Don't go on that with that girl. I don't care. I don't like him. Now, leave that alone. Trust me, that's not where you want to go. The girl is a liar. She could be. Let me tell you something. I've seen her give. I ain't gonna lie to you, Blessed Chose. I've seen it. But when the LaTrue situation happened and she was bashing him, she did more of that than giving. She did more of that than sitting there helping people like she usually, you know what I'm saying? Brianna came, I don't know what it is about, I don't know. Brianna need to go sit in a tub with some cleanse. Because I'm about tired. It's like everybody she attached to, it's like a little demon, like, I need her to do a salt bath with some holy oil and scrub because something is wrong. Like, I told her, I say, Sherelle, Don't get into it with that girl. You have built your platform where you have it. Keep doing what you're doing. People need your help. Don't do that. Sherelle, don't step into that range. Sherelle, stop, because what it's going to do, it's going to mess up what you built. Don't do that. What did she do? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she did. But what did she do? She kept going. And the life of me, I didn't tell her nothing for just to say, and people like, oh, you coming for Brianna? No, I said what I want to say about her. That's the truth. But I'm telling her to stay away from her. Ever since she was tied to her, it's like her brand just nobody really been paying attention that much. You know what I'm saying? How they were before. And now look where we are. I need her to go get a cleanse.
If I'm looking at it from the retrospect, I'm looking at there's a bunch of homeless people out here that be
It
reaching
sure
out to me.
is.
If I can make you a CPN or teach you how to make a CPN so you can get you and your kids off the street.
Stop. Some of them don't need a CPN, Sherelle. Some of them might need you to help them get a job. Because if you get them into these places, let's be for real. How are they going to pay rent without income? How are they going to pay rent without income? So, if I were you, I would start my own little business shindig and I would pay them for that. See what they know. Help them build up their resume to get a job. First, you need to make sure they're not on any substances because some of them may be on some and all of that. So it's a step. And I understand where she's coming from because I have helped a homeless person before. You just tell them, listen, man, clean yourself up. If you got to go to a McDonald's, if you got to go to a restaurant, man, just clean yourself up. You need someone. I was in Atlanta. We used to tell them all the time, you need something, just let her know. Apply for this job, man. Apply for that. They don't hire you. Clean yourself up and get yourself together. Like, yeah, you on these streets, man. It ain't good. So we're creating a CPN for them to have somewhere to stay. Okay, then when they get put out and missing somebody credit, then what? No, you gotta make sure they good. Like for real. Help them. Then once they got a job and got themselves together, let them know where to apply. Don't mess up nobody else because like don't do that.
That shit is not really bad. Like it's bad, but it's not. Like y'all say, oh man, you got all this knowledge and shit. You need to be using this knowledge for good. I do. I real deal do. Do I got a weird way with words sometimes? Yes, but that's besides the point. I consistently say, oh Sherelle, you sit here and you sue scammers when you a known scammer yourself. Y'all gotta understand. When motherfuckers pay me to
I got a question. Hold on. Sherelle, it's 100 damn degrees out here. She did this early this morning. Why the hell you got a damn jacket hoodie on and it's 100 degrees outside? Girl, if you don't take your ass in that damn air conditioner, excuse my French. What is wrong with you, girl? We reached 101 today. Take that off.
do something for them, whether it's good or bad, I'm gonna get that shit did. When I go and I stand on the forefront for a motherfucker that's actually being scammed, it's because that same individual took their hard-earned money, gave it to somebody who said that they were gonna do something for them and then didn't do it. That's where that thin ass line. It's not saying what I do is right and what they do is right, or what I do is wrong and what they do is wrong. It's that thin line. If you gonna be a scammer, okay, cool, that's fine. But once you get to bringing innocent people in and they're losing and all you do is gain, that shit is unfair. Like there's no other way to put it. There's none of that. I'd rather be the person that's a scammer, but I know for a fact that the shit that I gave you, you are able to better your life with. You are able to get a place for your kids. You are able to go and get a car. You are able to get a loan. You are able to cash out your affirm. You're able to better your life with the information that I give you. Versus a motherfucker sitting here saying, oh, give me X amount of dollars, I'm gonna give you this back. They send the money banking on what it is that you're.
Sherelle. No. No, please. Please, please. Stop. Stop. Sherelle, baby, let me tell you something with your CPN. Don't do that for nobody. Um, don't. I don't care. Don't. Um, People student loans about to be back on their credit report. Don't do that. Okay, don't do it. Help these people find a job. Do you hear me? If they got to start at Marshalls or Ross, yes. I had to start at Five Below. Now I'm making more. I'm trying to get more. You feel me? I feel like an elevation. But no, friend, don't. No. Mm-mm. Don't do it to yourself, girl. Don't do it. No.
saying, and then you block them. That's a full-fledged scam. I'm not trying to justify by any means what it is that I do. But what I can say is the shit that I do, I make sure it's beneficial for the person who's spending their money with me. And I'm never gonna hit you across the head. I'm never gonna say, give me $300 and I'm gonna do this. Da 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 da. Back in the day, yeah, but this motherfuckers running around here charging $700, $800, $900 for motherfucking CPN.
Yes.
$27.
Hold on.
You can
Stop. Also, now you tell her what you do with the $27. Now we got an answer. Don't do that either. Y'all already know how hard they want people pay stubs and everything. Right. They want proof that you work at these jobs now. Okay? Stop. They want social security cards now. Yes, they want all of that. Yeah. Let me tell you something. There are people in the world that's bad crazy. When it comes to my information, I am bad crazy, okay? Ask my cousin. I told her, because she tried to sit there and use my information to do a drop. I said, when you drop that baby, I'm going to be at the hospital. I don't mind, because every time I sit here and think about it, I'm coming. And what she did, and what I did, I'm really crazy. I'm really crazy. I am psycho. Please, I promise you. I like to fight. I crash out. Okay? I could tell you a story about how I got into a fight, but I ain't gonna do it right now. Y'all probably want to hear how I choked this girl while she was driving. I promise you. I was 18. I almost choked the life out of her. She pissed me off. I took that belt and wringed her darn neck. But I'm better now. God is working. But stop doing that, because everybody is not. Y'all gonna get the wrong people information. Y'all don't know if they tied to the black mob or anything, and they gonna be coming for y'all. Don't do that no more. Folks are crazy.
learn how to do that shit yourself. And your kids can get out of a hotel. You can get out of sleep in your car. You can do, there's a lot of shit that you can do. But y'all don't want to look at it that way. Y'all want to tell me I need to take my skills and keep them to myself and say fuck everybody. But unfortunately,
y'all want a story 5 minutes after this, I tell it. But y'all go really laugh about it, I tell it. If y'all want it, let me know in the comments.
I can't do that. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little insight in my life. Like, just as much bad as y'all see me doing over here on TikTok, I promise you, I'm backing it and I'm knocking the dough down with the same amount of good over there on the platform where they actually give a fuck. I'm going to keep it messy over here, though, for real, because I like it.
Here's the thing, Sherelle. You can't do that. I'm going to stop it from there, because she finna make me upset. You can't do that. I understand you trying to help, but you really doing bad to others that has worked to get their credit back right. Do y'all know how hard that is to get your credit back? Do you know how somebody was sitting here waiting on them stamps that don't have it and sat there and probably had to do something strange for a piece of change to feed their kids? You hurting the same people that are not that much far from them. Oh, you want a story, Blessed Chosen? Okay, let me tell y'all what happened. I was 18. It was my last year of high school. And I was hanging with these group of girls. So the girl said, she said something and she kept talking junk. So I'm like, who is she talking about? We all riding in the car. We all chilling. Y'all know boys involved. Y'all know how that goes. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm just listening. We riding around. We finna go see somebody. She just doing all this talking, all this mess. And I'm like, who is you talking about? So my cousin texts me. She say, listen, she talking about you. And the other girl, which is my cousin too, she say, she talking about you, just don't say nothing. We about to go. Now this is my cousin grandma car she driving. Now the other girl is my cousin, not the one that's talking junk, but the one that I had two of my cousins. I didn't know the other girl was my cousin until we had more till I realized who her cousin was, because my grandmother married, well, I'm sorry, her, let me say it right. Her grandmother married my grandfather while I was a baby. So she was all I knew. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know my mom's mother, but we'll go on the story how I met her and stuff, but it's a whole different thing because she died before I died. She died before I was born. So when I met her, I said, okay, and we all became a big, I knew about blended family before blended family was a thing, okay? So we driving, we riding, we cooling and talking, we hitting corners everywhere. We done been everywhere. We riding up and down from Williamsburg County to Polk County to County. We can go to Miami if we wanted to. So we ride. She's still talking. So then I say, you gonna put a name on it? Like, what's up? She's still talking. Got something for you. So I had this, about the time in the early 2000s, I had this cute little belt around my shirt my mama brought me. I say she brought it from Dots. I say, if she say one more thing, I'm going to choke her while she driving. Because I say, this is grandma's car. Don't fuck up my grandma's car. I say, nah, I got you. When she hit that red light, I'm going to choke her. I slid it off. She said something else. I took that belt and wrung it before she could get out. She got out. We started fighting. I said, let's go. Start fighting. She was like, no. This is my grandma's car. If y'all don't my grandma's car, I swear for God, we will be each other. I said, okay, cool. So she talking out on the phone, talking junk. Remind you, this church I used to go to, it was the parking lot over. So if you cross the street, you at the church. And I used to stay near this old house a long time ago, so I already knew who stayed there. So we met up with her. I walked to my house to go get a couple of stuff because my mom was working a lot, and I walked back to my cousin's house. My mama talked to her mom. My cousin mom was like, listen, she need to stay there for a couple of She said, cool. Baby, we was walking, and I saw her pull up. You want to fight? Like what? Boop, 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 boop. We were fighting. She put like a T-mark scratch, and she bit my face away to get a tetanus shot. So we were fighting, and when I say I was getting her, I was getting her. She hopped in my cousin grandma's car. The window was down. She was scared. I grabbed that bit and I shrunk. I blacked out. That's why I don't fight nobody no more. That's why I stay to myself. Baby, when I tell you, my cousin say, no, I keep telling you. Get your motherfucking, no, go to fuck, go because I went home. Baby, I was tearing that girl up. My cousin was bad as hell. I woke up the next day to go to school. My body felt like a truck hit me. My cousin said, Malish, go take a shower. Your body gonna be sore. Take a hot one. I said, all right. I woke up to go to school. I didn't even want to go to school. My body hurt so bad. I went to school. And my face was getting swollen. So my mama was like, you got to go to the hospital. Went to the hospital. I told them what happened. They say, you're going to have to get a tetanus shot. I say, what? I say, is that like a rabies shot? That man say, what? I say, well, I don't know. She was like a dog. So they say, no. You. And I got a shot. And that was one of my active fights. I don't like to fight anymore because my last fight, I flipped this one guy that was my friend. He tried to hit my sister with a bat. I flipped him over in front of everybody in the complex, and it was recorded. I don't fight because I black out. So now it's just like I'd rather cool down and just stay away and block and listen to my music, get back centered, meditate, because young me was wild. Young me was, baby, if they wanted, young me had the sheriff department call me Rocky Jr. That was young me. And still to this day, I'd be like, yeah, I was getting it in. I was young. I was getting like, it were times where my mama would try to hold me back. And if that didn't work, it would be my cousins, or it would take all these people to hold me back. And I realized when I saw my son saw me about to fight, that was my last fight. I said, yeah, I can't do it. Because he sat here looking like, oh, this is normal. And I was just like, oh my God, like this is not normal. I was like, what am I doing? Oh my God. And I changed from there. And I was just like, I can't do that. So before I do that, I go try to get myself centered. What I do is what I used to do when I was younger. I go to sleep. I go to sleep. I let it blow over and go to sleep. I done had plenty of fights. Yeah. I had plenty of. I'm just like, I ain't doing it. But I listen. I won't say crash out, but blackout was a thing for me. And that's why I be telling my god sister, she go through her, whatever she go through, I be like, don't call me with that. She was like, no. I was like, listen, I fight ninjas and I fight females. Just don't call me with that. I'm not in my right spot to see you go through that. Don't call me with that. If you're not going to leave that situation, don't call me, because me, it's over. Don't. So she don't call me with it anymore. I've gotten better. I'm just like, that's why I be telling therapy help. It helped me. So I have my trigger moments. It be me and God, because I know me. So yeah, don't just, I found new outlets. But yeah, we gonna keep up with this Sherelle and situation. We gonna talk more about it. Tomorrow, like I said, I did want to go live tonight about the church thing, but I think we're gonna do it tomorrow. We're gonna do it tomorrow morning. I already got it set up. I'm gonna do my thumbnail. But we're gonna talk about sexuality in the church, and I want to talk about with that video, and I think she went deep into it. I think her name is Queen Sheba or something like that. How she went deep and said that, one of the ladies that are in the church, she said that men in the church are not taught like girls are in, and I for hand agree, because there are women in the church who are taught to be, yeah, I'm doing. Listen, I got to, I got to. But women in the church, we're taught how to be modest. You be a wife. Make sure this and that for the men. But the men are not taught to have self-control and how to be good husbands. Some men are not. So she had a breakdown with and they had a conversation. We got to talk about it tomorrow, y'all. She had a conversation where she said, she asked one of them, she said, do you think there's women in the church that are really church women and they come to church for the man? And the girl started laughing like, yeah, baby, we finna get into it. Cause I was like, this has been a dissect. And I heard a lot of people say that. And I remember growing up, women have to be this and women gotta be that. And you wear a skirt, I was taught those things, oh, be a lady and stuff. But then I see my cousins out here with jeans and shorts on, running around playing them up, got 2-3 different girlfriends at the time. And I'm like, well, why I gotta be this way? And they, come on now. So we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. We're gonna get into it because we gotta go into it. I hope y'all enjoy this live. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the morning. I don't know. Is it too late for y'all? Because I would do it. I would come back and we can react to it. That's if that's what y'all want to do. Or we can react to it right now and keep the live going. Y'all just let me know what y'all want to do, because I will do that, because it was a good conversation. I had to change the thumbnail, but I'm thinking about 9:30 my time, so it'll be like 10:30 a.m. That's what I'm thinking about. I think I'll do that because I know school starting stuff tomorrow, and I know people got to get their babies in bed. Yeah, I got like one more year, and I can't believe it. I'm about to have a grown man, but we gonna do it tomorrow. I know y'all got to get your kids to bed and stuff, so that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. School start back. Okay then. So I'm in Texas, so yeah, it'll be 10:30 your time. So I'm gonna set it now for 9:30. It'll be 10:30 your time. and we're gonna discuss it because it was, baby, when I tell you that interview, and we're gonna do a recap 9:30, 10:30 your time. I'm gonna do the thumbnail and everything tonight. But the way that she had them discuss, I was just like, oh my God, I never knew. Even there are women that's still in the church, grew up in the church, and I think one of them was a deacon or a pastor or something like that. They've talked about it. Even my aunt, she was evangelist, she was married at the time, and there was a woman trying to get up all on my uncle. They've talked about it. And I was just like, what? But we're going to talk about it in the morning. So I hope you guys do this live. I know y'all got to get ready for school and stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And also, I pray those babies have a great first day, a great week, and a great year of school. And if this is your last year with your baby and you about to be an empty nester, let me know in the comments, because I'm about there. Let me know. Give me some suggestions. Thank you guys. Good night. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.